The kingdom said a knight could never marry a princess. It was a law as old as the kingdom itself. A princess belonged to the crown. A knight belonged to duty. And anyone foolish enough to challenge that rule would lose everything. But Sir Alaric Vayne had never feared impossible odds. Because the woman he loved was Princess Elara. Long before they fell in love, Alaric was just an orphan boy living in the shadow of Castle Valoria. His father died in battle. His mother died from illness. By the age of 10, he had nothing except determination. Every morning he cleaned horse stalls. Every evening he watched knights train and dreamed of becoming one himself. Then, one rainy afternoon, destiny arrived. While carrying a bucket through the castle courtyard, Alaric accidentally crashed into a young girl wearing a blue cloak. Water splashed everywhere. He apologized. To his surprise, the girl laughed. Not a cruel laugh, a warm one. Moments later, royal guards rushed toward her. Only then did Alaric realize she was Princess Elara. Instead of punishing him, she smiled and asked him to show her the knights he admired. That day, an unlikely friendship began. As the years passed, they spent countless afternoons together in an old watchtower overlooking the kingdom. Alaric trained tirelessly. He learned sword fighting, archery, tracking and survival. His dream never changed, and neither did Elara's belief in him. At 18, Alaric entered the kingdom's final knight trial. The challenge tested strength, courage, and character. When another recruit was badly injured, everyone ignored him. Everyone except Alaric. He carried the wounded recruit to safety, sacrificing his own chance to win. When the trial ended, he crossed the finish line last. The crowd laughed, until the commander announced the winner, Alaric. Because true knights protect others, even at their own expense. That evening, he was officially knighted. The orphan had become a knight. The stable boy had achieved his dream. Weeks later, during the Festival of Stars, Alaric met Elara in the old watchtower. For the first time, neither saw the other as a childhood friend. They saw something more. Elara looked at him and quietly asked, "What happens when I become queen?" Alaric already knew the answer. Queens married kings and princes, not knights, not orphans. But neither could deny the truth any longer. "I love you," Elara whispered. Alaric smiled. "I love you too." Beneath the stars, they shared their first kiss. But hidden below the tower, someone was watching, a royal advisor. And by sunrise, the king knew everything. The next morning, Alaric stood before the throne. The king's face was cold. Princess Elara would be married to a prince, and Sir Alaric Vayne would be exiled from the capital. As Alaric left the kingdom he loved, he looked back one final time. High above the castle walls stood Elara. Their eyes met. No words were spoken, but both made the same promise. This was not the end. Their story was only beginning.